The rise of Jesus. At the dawn of a new age, when the stars were still aligning the fate of the world, an extraordinary light burst forth in the night sky. The Star of Bethlehem appeared, heralding the birth of a Savior, Jesus Christ. Contrary to what people might have expected, he did not arrive with the grandeur of a warrior or a mighty god, but as a humble infant in a manger, surrounded by modest shepherds. He grew up with a heart full of love and compassion. Every word he spoke, every miracle he performed, brought hope and new life to those who listened. He did not seek power, nor did he desire glory. His strength lay in humility and boundless compassion. He healed the sick, aided the poor, and brought hope to the forsaken. 2. The gods' concerns. Meanwhile, atop Mount Olympus, in the grand temple of the gods, Zeus sat on his throne, gazing down upon the world of men. Zeus was the supreme god of the Greek pantheon, a being whose mere gesture could shake the cosmos. He ruled with absolute power, but a silent fear always lingered in his heart, the emergence of a new power that could threaten his throne. When news of Jesus and his miracles reached Zeus's ears, he grew uneasy. Jesus was not just an ordinary man. He was a new divine being, bringing a message and power that could undermine the foundation of the ancient gods. Zeus decided to summon the other gods to discuss this potential threat. At the Council of the Gods on Mount Olympus, the most powerful deities from ancient civilizations gathered. Odin, the god of war and wisdom of the Norse, with his cloak of ravens and one eye that saw all. Ra, the sun god of Egypt, with his radiant sun crown. Other gods like Poseidon, Hades, Thor, and Anubis were also present. Zeus, standing among them with eyes full of authority, declared, "My fellow gods, a new force has emerged on earth. Jesus Christ, a foreigner who does not belong to us, is drawing the worship of mankind. He is unlike us. He does not rule through power but teaches men about love and forgiveness. This cannot continue, or our thrones will be shaken." Odin, with a sharp gaze and commanding voice, responded, "We are gods of war and wisdom, of strength and power. He is weak compared to us. Yet, even so, I sense something in him that we do not fully understand. We must be cautious." Ra, the sun god, proud of his eternal light, spoke next. "He brings a different kind of light, one that does not come from the sun. He teaches of life after death, of a heaven that does not belong to us. We cannot let him claim the hearts of men." With the consensus of the gods, Zeus decided to act. A plan was forged to destroy Jesus and maintain the gods' dominance. 3. The battle on earth. The ancient gods began to use their powers to sow fear and chaos on earth. Storms, earthquakes, and drought spread across the land, leaving humanity in despair. Jesus' followers were hunted, tortured, and killed. Yet despite all the suffering, Jesus continued to spread his message of love and compassion. One day, as Jesus was preaching on a hill, the sky suddenly darkened. Thunder roared across the heavens, and from within the black clouds, Zeus appeared, majestic and formidable. In his hand was a scepter holding the power of lightning. Zeus, with a voice like thunder, declared, "Jesus, trespasser, today you will pay for your defiance." Jesus looked at Zeus, not with fear, not with anger, but with a gaze full of compassion, and replied, "I have not come to fight you, but to bring peace. Your power is great, but love is greater." Zeus would not accept these words. He unleashed a powerful bolt of lightning aimed directly at Jesus. But as the lightning struck him, it dissipated like mist in the morning sun. Jesus remained standing, unharmed, and the light from him grew even stronger. Seeing this, Odin and Ra appeared, ready for an all-out battle. Odin wielded his spear Gungnir, the symbol of invincibility, and charged at Jesus. Ra unleashed a storm of fire with the might of the sun. But Jesus merely extended his arms, and from him, a radiant light enveloped the gods, causing them to halt. In that moment, a strange stillness fell over everything. The gods stood in silence, feeling a power they had never before encountered, the power of forgiveness and unconditional love. Their hearts, hardened and cold for millennia, began to melt. Odin, the god of wisdom, was the first to speak. "Jesus, I realize now that your power is unlike anything I have ever known. You do not fight to conquer but to save. You do not seek glory, but forgiveness. We have misunderstood you." Ra nodded, his solar light softening. "We have always prided ourselves on our light, but today we have seen another light, brighter and warmer." Zeus, after witnessing Jesus' resilience and the change in the other gods, finally recognized his mistake. He lowered his scepter and said, "Jesus, I was wrong to believe that true power lies in domination and control. You have shown us that true strength is in forgiveness and love." 4. The return of peace. The battle ended, not in destruction, but in reconciliation. The gods and Jesus stood together, working to build a new world where hatred and war no longer existed, but only peace and love. The gods realized that their purpose was not just to rule and protect, but to guide humanity toward the light and true life. They descended to earth together, helping humanity overcome its challenges and restore order. Jesus continued to spread love and kindness, helping people realize that they did not need to fear the gods, but could live with faith in love and sacrifice. The story of the battle between the gods and Jesus was not merely a struggle of power, but a journey to discover the true meaning of strength. The gods, no matter how mighty, had to learn that love and compassion are the greatest forces and that peace cannot be achieved through force but only through forgiveness and understanding. From then on, heaven and earth coexisted in harmony, under the guidance of the gods and Jesus, who had learned that true power lies not in might or weapons, but in the heart and soul.